first movements actually quite simple. You just put your 2 feet together and started to apply pressure on your metatarsals, which is actually these parts of the foot. So you just do this. It's easy. If in whatever way you do, it's easy. You can actually increase the height you do it, and you start to do it one by one. But when you start to do like stepping on one and try to free completely the other leg, it actually be more difficult. Of course, you first needed to arrange your center of gravity, or what was the word for it? Your central axis, like this, going through the point you actually step through the floor. If you don't do it, you will just fall like this, or even worse ways. So, when I started to this exercise, of course it's at the middle, since I'm already stepping on the middle part, but when I started to use my other leg, I actually shift a little bit towards this side. So it will be possible to only be on that foot alone. So this was the first tip actually. The second tip is, in this metatarsal part of your foot, you have actually two options, like doing this right half part of the, or more properly inner part of metatarsal, and also getting some support from this part as well, like in this case or in this case. But as you see, it's a little bit unstable in the latter case, so I suggest you try to have your weight directly on this inner part of your metatarsals. In this case, it will be okay. You can just stay however long you want, and without much discomfort actually. Same for the other foods. And maybe you did notice that when I started to put my toes more apart from each other, it is actually quite easier to stand on your own one foot. In other case, there will be less area to apply your entire body's weight, so it will be harder. And also, bending your knees for a starter, and I'm also a starter in this case, make it easier, since your weight starts to be closer to the foot, closer to the floor, it's easier to control it. But still, practicing with completely uptight body will be more beneficial. And the last tip is actually trying to use your muscles while trying to use your metatarsals, point, and other muscles in your foot. Since when you started to take stand on your alone foot, you actually need more strength. It is not like the walking or anything. It should be more powerful. So you tighten all the muscles you have here, like for these cases, these front muscles and these back muscles as well. So when you actually activate all the muscles in your lower leg, it will be a lot more easier. If you don't do it, it will be more unstable, like this. Of course, activating muscles take more energy, and it can also strain your body, but it will be only in the beginnings. If you actually start to do exercise, you will Notice that unconsciously you started to apply more pressure on your muscles or activate them more, since it is the only right case to do this. Of course, under normal circumstances, you always take support from your supposed to free leg too, like in this case. But it is always better practice when you do it in the hardest way, so your control of your body will be more convenient.